Have you learned to love PlayStation yet? Because I sure the fuck have.
Remember, do not underestimate the power of PlayStation.
This is Mikonis Fan, and welcome to Learning to Love PlayStation. Today, a special live Halloween episode. Playing whatever the hell this is. With me, I've got
Mikonis Fan Alternate Reality Edition. I'm from a separate reality where PT wasn't canceled and the game went smoothly, so I'm visiting this reality to see how shitty this playable teaser is. Just kidding, it's amazing.
So how's the full game? Still not out?
If I talked about it, it opened a black hole, and Guillermo del Toro would come out and whip our asses. And Kojima.
Just the way I like it. Kojima needs something to do now. So what we're doing today, obviously I always script these heavily and edit them and they still wind up awful. Today we're just going to do it live and let it wind up awful. So today we have a mini Box Hogs reunion. None of you know Box Hogs, but it's a channel I'm calling you Alex. Alex and I did, how many years ago?
Oh god, dude.
3 or 4?
Did we start that in high school? So
Senior year, I think, yeah.
4 years ago.
Yeah, and every time we tried to do something, it would just fuck up. Just because we're kind of cursed. And I'd always forget chords. And we'd have to drive back to my house, and I'd forget something else.
Which we did that this time.
Yeah, I pulled into the driveway, and I forgot the microphone.
Good old Box Hogs reunion.
Yeah, nothing ever goes right for us, pretty much. So I'm fully expecting something to go on fire, but that said...
Is that a brain?
That's... yeah.
Looks like the bottom of the...
Let's go with the brain.
7. Is that a real studio?
It's the real studio in the same way Moby Dick Studio was real for Phantom Pain.
Okay.
And that Kojima's like, oh, this will get everyone. I'll make a fake studio name.
We liked it.
Did you like it? So first off, I hate how detailed that double-headed cockroach is.
Oh, I don't think it's a double-headed cockroach. I think that's 2 cockroaches mated.
Oh, well, I mean, that's one way to look at it.
Which is a perfect way to start out a Silent Hill title.
I guess, so... We'll intro it. I played 2 hours of the first Silent Hill. I was going to do it for this channel. I was really bad at it, so I thought, you know what? This is, quote, easy, so we'll do it. Alex is...
a Silent Hill fan, in quotation marks.
That knows nothing about Silent Hill.
I played the first one as a little kid, really loved it. And
that's a good time to play a Silent Hill game, by the way.
Yeah, when I was a little kid. My mom had to do most of the levels for me, to be honest, but it was a fun time. It was a really immersive and a beautiful experience for me. But never played the second game until now.
You got the HD collection, we should mention, and
yeah,
that's going about as well as you can probably expect.
Oh god! Just for folks out there who don't know, Google HD collection Silent Hill, and you'll find out why that's that.
Understand that not all HD collections go well at all. Oh, that's lovely.
I always want to drink that in. Immersion quality in Silent Hill games have always been 10 out of 10, though. Even the new one, Homecoming, which I was a big fan of, but no one really liked. It was really just a throwback to the first and the second game in a lot of good ways. Had a lot of really nostalgic Silent Hill moments.
Such as a guy with a big thing on his head with a big sword that walks around, I guess.
Who I have no idea about. For a Silent Hill fan, I know nothing about fucking Silent Hill.
You're not a true fan. Ugh. So for those that don't know, PT is I think its reputation probably precedes it at this point, but yeah. PT stands for Playable Teaser. It was this looks really blurry on your TV. Maybe it's just the hoppage. But it's Playable Teaser for what was to be the next Silent Hill game called Silent Hills. It had Hideo Kojima working on it of Metal Gear Solid fame, Metal Gear fame, and I don't know how to say this guy's first name, but Guillermo del Toro?
Guillermo.
Guillermo?
Antonio Margaretti.
Molto bene. Ezio, I got you.
Resquied and Patchet or something.
So he's is he known for horror or just unsettling movies that?
Del Toro?
Yeah.
I
know.
really don't know.
He did Pan's Labyrinth, and every image I've seen of that movie looked really unsettling.
I wouldn't call it horror. I'd call it
suspense.
Suspense.
Maybe.
Yeah, what you said, unsettling. Just weird, off the wall, like Dr. Seuss with a dark side. I guess.
It's pretty much perfect for Silent Hill. Like, pretty much the dream team. Because as I understand it, Silent Hill fans have had it pretty bad ever since the Silent Hill team disbanded, pretty much. As far as I can tell. Never kept up much with that series, but it kind of feels like Sonic the Hedgehog, where I haven't really seen a happy Silent Hill fan since I was much younger.
Aren't you going to answer the door?
Oh, I can't answer the door. No one's knocking.
Does this look blurred?
Yeah, like...
When you turn,
when you turn, there's some artifacts. That's lovely. Oh, well.
I wasn't doing that when we played it the first time.
Interesting. See, now I gotta wonder if that's because I've beaten the demo now and something's weird or... Gosh.
I say it's a hoppage. I say it's the box hog.
The box hog curse along with the hoppage curse. Our favorite things. So for those not in the know and you're wondering why are we still in the same hallway, this is the game. Everything happens in this hallway pretty much. It's just an endless loop, and every time something's a little different. It's more and more unsettling as you progress. Right now, you can hear something crying in there, but we have no way to access it. So all we can really do is just go through the loop again.
It's a really pretty hallway, though.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the visuals are... There's like a film grain going on the whole time. Everything's really, really detailed. Like, there's little things like this wall, and just like the little smudge marks and shit. Like, it's really, really good looking. And the lighting especially. This is running on the Fox engine, which is...
Oh, I didn't know that.
It's just pretty notorious these days.
Holios. Can't wait to see what else is going to be on the Fox engine.
Yeah, for everyone at home, we'll probably be complaining a lot about Konami this entire duration. So,
which I'm sure those at home would agree with us.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if there's any diehard Konami fans anymore out there
that are like, oh, they're making every good decision right now. They have done nothing wrong. They only fired one of their vice presidents, kicked them out, made one of their biggest games ever. Nothing wrong with that. Let that guy out into the wind.
Well, I mean, we're still unclear on exactly what happened, right? Whether he was fired or whether he quit on his own.
Yeah, we have no idea. It's just one of those things that maybe we'll hear one day if there's an NDA that's close, or it might just be a thing. Like, if you talk, we'll sue you into oblivion or some bullshit. Like, it's hard to tell.
Yeah.
I'm hoping someday someone gets drunk enough to talk about it. And it's probably going to be Del Toro. That's my bet. Like, he's just going to get drunk enough someday, and you go, you know what? Fuck this dumbass game company. Here's the bullshit. Here's what happened.
Drunk on absinthe. You gotta drink some weird stuff to come up with some of the stuff he does.
Yeah, judging by PT at least, yeah. That's,
We should sit down and watch Pan's Labyrinth one day, too.
We should.
Whoa, fuck!
Yep, yeah.
Oh, hi-san.
Oh, hi-san.
God.
So
I don't remember that from last time.
Oh, yeah, it's one of those things. It's one of the 2 jump scares that will definitely happen. You can trigger more in the final puzzle, but...
I remember I was jumping at the first one at the little things crawling out from under the cars.
Oh, yeah. So, yeah, that's a thing. So that's Lisa. Oh, hi, Lisa.
Anything for my princess?
You're lying. I never hit you. So the thing is, once you've encountered Lisa, you can hear her following you and breathing into your neck pretty much. Like, I'm sure if this was surround sound, it would be right behind us.
Oh, God, dude, imagine if this game was VR.
That seems to be the big thing with VR, is to make it horror games, and... You know, I wouldn't put it past Konami Like I was telling you the other day, I wouldn't put it past them just to chop off the Silent Hill teaser and just be like, here's our standalone game for $5. Have fun buying it. I wouldn't be surprised if they worked it for VR somehow. If they can't even touch it, like maybe that's a weird wiggle thing now.
I would buy it for $5, I'm not going to lie. But I would
You'd have to buy the $400 PlayStation VR first.
I wouldn't put on that fucking headset. I'd be too terrified.
You'd be asking for some trouble if you put on a headset for this game.
My pants would be brown.
For anyone not aware at home, like I mentioned 2 jump scares. Those do scare you, and I played through this, not to completion, but I played through this a lot of times. It still makes me clutch and go, oh my god, I dread it. I'll close my eyes. I don't want anything to do with anything with this game, but I can't keep away from it.
Oh, that right, the flashlight.
Yeah, we got the flashlight here. There we go, yeah.
That's what I'm saying, dude. Immersion quality is 10 out of 10.
I think the thing I praise most about it when I think about this game
is the roach sex at the beginning.
The rope sex?
Roach.
Oh, yeah, the roach sex. Yeah, I already forgot about that. I thought you said rope. I'm like, what? Okay. The thing I praise most is probably the sound design.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I don't partake in horror because I'm a big baby, so like maybe everything here is really standard, run-of-the-mill stuff, but the sound design is just excellent. Like, it's rare to hear anything as well designed as this audio-wise in a video game, especially for a demo that just literally dropped out of nowhere during Gamescom last year, like a year ago, I think.
That's not my son.
This is not my son.
The sound design has always been top in Silent Hill games, so I can't say that for other horror games, but they've tried.
Not many have had a little chicken baby dude, whatever the hell this thing is.
Ugh.
And yeah, you can see the handle. Like it's just, God, it's maybe not even so much scary. It's just genuinely disturbing, unsettling. Like,
well, it'd be more scary. It's like 1 p.m. right now. We wouldn't play this at night.
We thought about it, but no. We've done that before, and it was a bad idea.
Yeah. I definitely wouldn't play this by myself at night. If I wanted to sleep anyway.
I have, and let me tell you, it's not a good idea. Oh, God. See, now...
I don't remember this happening last time I played it.
That's one of the things about PT, is that it's like a weird kind of spiderweb chain of events. Like, I don't want to say it's randomly generated, but different things do tend to trip every time.
Yeah.
So no experience ever really seems to be the same, which I think was very intentional. But we're getting to a thing here that I'm not crazy about with PT, in that the puzzle solving to progress is very obtuse. Like, I know now I have to zoom in on this door handle here for a little bit. That, or I gotta look in the toilet or something.
You gotta zoom in for 10 seconds and take 10 paces back
and talk to Lisa into the microphone, yeah.
Turn around and close one of your eyes.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, I thought I knew what to do here. I thought you just had to zoom in on the handle, but it's like, maybe...
You did something...
It's like, am I missing something, or is it just the way PT changes every time? Like, do I gotta do something else? It's really obtuse, and...
Does anything ever happen with that hole?
Yes, that is
So remember, when we played this last time, you kept telling me about the hole, but I kept looking in it and nothing happened.
Yeah, and that was the thing we missed last time. Because last time you and I played this, we didn't complete the demo.
Right.
But yeah, oh, here we go. Yeah.
Okay. I was getting ready to say now we seem to be trapped in the bathroom.
Yeah.
Which is the next R. Kelly album. Trapped in the bathroom.
Trapped in the bathroom. God. So it's like another thing I never bothered to pay enough attention with in this game. But I feel like the more loops you make, the more decrepit everything becomes. Like cobwebs and like more dust and things.
Is it like that? Because it seemed to be...
It might be like that in the first place, but...
It's incredibly detailed. I mean, I spent...
Also, this fucking coat hanger gets me every goddamn time I go through here.
Yeah. Of course, you gotta have the alcohol.
So, one of the things we're going to make sure to do is to pick up all the picture pieces.
Oh, wow. Never noticed that.
Yeah, that's something I just found out the other day, and that's why we can never beat it. So, to fully decode the true ending to this game, like the final teaser, Kojima wanted it to take more than a week. He wanted everyone working together. So to find out the way to solve the final puzzle, it necessitated knowledge of over 7 different languages. That's like all that text we saw. That was some language, I don't know what. And then there's, I think, 6 more languages for every puzzle piece.
I wonder if one of them is Kikongo.
Kikongo, the Kikongo strain. So we filled in a little bit of this picture. And there's another one down here somewhere. There we go. Yeah, so it's got that going on. There's another one right next to it. I think it's... No, it's over here. It's near the bottles. There we go. So now you can see we filled in more of the picture, and this is necessary for finishing the final puzzle. But
neato. See, every time I play this, I find out something new.
Yeah, like it's... Yeah. And Lisa's breathing into our neck. So I think if we ignore it, that's a good thing to do. But we can, I think, trigger a jump scare by zooming in on this bear. Oh, never mind. Puzzle piece. Oh, I'm afraid to turn around. God. It's like I've seen every way this game can try to scare me, but I know everything in it now. And I still don't want to know anything to do with it. So 204863, that's a thing. For one, it's supposed to be pretty close to Kojima's birthday.
Oh.
Yeah, because he was born in 1963. You know, whatever month and date correlate with whatever the hell. It's also,
sure.
If you search it, I think it brings up the scientific name for a cottonwood tree or something in Washington, the state. And the scientific name for that tree is, acronym-wise, is PT. Of course.
Very Kojima.
So that was supposed to be, I think, a hint for the full game in that it would take place in Washington, whereas Silent Hill, I believe, usually takes place in...
West Virginia.
Definitely not here. Fuck you. No, it's somewhere northeastern in the United States. Also, a little interactivity with the PlayStation. This is a PlayStation exclusive, and it's now a if you got it exclusive.
Yeah.
You can press the X button to gouge it out.
Oh,
that's lovely. Oh, hey, the door unlocked. Unless it was already unlocked. Anyway, what's there's another piece up here. That's a really weird place to have a picture piece, but there it is. And then, oh, this is where I get lost. Because I think there's 6 total pieces, or 6 or 7. And there's always one, in the last few times I went through this, that I don't remember. I know that there's one for certain, but I don't want to spoil it, because it's probably the most ingenious one of all. But we'll take another look through and regret it. Oh, hey, look, words. That's great. Give me Lisa, there's a monster inside me. You must be kidding, aren't you? I mean, for one, fuck the baby noise, but for 2, like, I just can't get over the lighting. Like, we've seen Phantom Pain, we know how good the Fox engine can get, but this is like in its own league, if you ask me. Oh, okay, there's one piece left. Do you want to guess where the last piece is? Think Kojima.
In the bathroom?
No, think a little meta. Like a little fourth wall breaking. We don't have to shout into the mic, I'll spoil that.
We don't have to shout into the mic.
Not for this.
Well, is it on your fucking belt like the last Zof patch?
Oh yeah. No, it's not that. You gotta go into the pause menu and hold down the investigate button.
Very Kojima. Very, very Kojima. Dude, oh my god. Del Toro and Kojima horror dream team, and
there's also that Japanese horror expert I told you about that they collaborated with.
Yeah.
That I have no idea who he or she is, but apparently they're like incredibly respected in Japan for horror.
I mean, Japan has always done horror pretty well, if you ask me.
We might have a run where we don't get that jump scare right away, because I know any other time I could usually trigger it by zooming in on the bear. Or like turning around too quickly or something. Oh my god, that fucking baby. God.
It doesn't stop until it's over now. Oh, fuck. That gets me
okay,
too.
never mind. That's a 3rd jump scare. I always forget about that one. Frightened balls out.
Oh.
Okay, so here's the thing. Call it to me from.
Hell.
God, I hear footsteps. I never heard footsteps until now. So you go over here. Oh, it's not doing it. Oh God, it's different.
Oh man. What was it supposed to do?
Do you remember when me, you, and Birdie played this and it said hello there?
Yeah.
And then every time you looked away, a
It was
letter
like
would be taken away?
Yeah, it was different. Yeah.
You're supposed to leave once hell is gone from the text. We probably got to do another loop. But then you'd go around here and say, you're going to call you from hell, and then that would start to trigger that sequence we were stuck in, I'll say.
Yeah. Maybe it's just because we went through it faster last time, but I remember the refrigerator being hung off the ceiling by now.
I'd say we are one loop away from that. Look at the picture again, just to be sure. Oh, our heater kicked in here, and I was thinking, oh God, what noise is this?
Oh.
Yep, here we go. Okay.
Oh, yep.
It's like the further...
I shouldn't have fucking said anything.
The further we get into this, the more I'm dreading, because I know that last jump scare is going to destroy us.
See, I see that's blood on the refrigerator itself, but
That's not blood, it's ketchup, Alex.
It's not blood, it's blood streaks. But it looks like vomit coming out of the refrigerator.
You know, it could be. Let's find out.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah, delicious.
That might be vomit.
Let me take a drink after that.
And the radio stopped too. As it usually kicks in right at the right moment, just to be really fucking weird. But all right, let's see. Maybe I think you got to go through this loop, and then the next loop, and then you can do it. Right? Yeah. Okay. Okay. I don't want to turn too quickly, but I keep doing it. Oh. Maybe nothing new there. This is where it gets very intense, I think. Yeah, I can hear it.
Was that a scream or?
Oh yeah, this is when it's
Oh,
off the chains.
Jesus Christ! I don't know if that's the baby crying in the bathroom or there's someone crying in the fucking.
I'm pretty sure it's in the fridge because we go into the bathroom, which
Well,
is probably something we're going to regret somehow. He's still there.
at least that the person in the fridge stopped vomiting. That was.
Or spilling their blood after being killed. We
It's
probably
still
don't want to know.
it's still pretty rude nonetheless to vomit on somebody.
Yeah,
Or
I
bleed on
mean,
them.
calm down, kid. And what always bothers me, there's this balcony up here. Nothing ever happens with it. It's just kind of there.
Yeah, you always
just
expect her.
Just to fuck you up. Okay, now we should be good to progress. I feel like there's some interesting tidbits I'm forgetting, which is a shame. I wanted to keep this informative, but we may as well be face camming at an LP like PewDiePie style or something right now. Okay, there's something I gotta. Let's try investigating this again. No? Okay. The subtitles didn't show up, so I'm wondering.
There's something else you have to do to trigger. Oh, there it is.
There we go. Okay.
Yep.
Hello. 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 It's like a bad YouTube poop. Okay. Okay. So this is where we can get a little sound design thing.
So that's two people screaming.
Yeah. So from now on, aside from this hallway sequence, this should be new to you. Because we didn't get much farther than this as far as the game goes. We were very close, though.
I don't remember two sets of voices screaming.
Yeah. Oh, God. Can't wait for this goddamn jump scare. Hey, it's
the
midnight.
clock changed.
Oh, hi, midnight.
You know, everybody looks at the killer as the bad guy, but Lisa just shouldn't have cheated on Johnny.
God.
Alright, I'll stop with the room references now. I'm sorry.
We're going to keep going. It's not going to stop.
That's our life.
That's an FTCR tradition, is really bad room quotes.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm glad.
Yeah, so you're not supposed to trigger anything on this loop. I'm really sad we didn't get attacked because we didn't get to talk to the lunch bag.
Oh, shit.
Which is one of the really creepy things, but you can hear him on the radio right now. But I have no idea what the fuck he's saying. It might be gobbledygook. God. Okay. Oh. Yep, here we go.
Oh, yep.
So
My
this
favorite fucking part.
this is another really well done thing in this game, in that all of this is genuinely disorienting to play, especially once you start getting into it. And, like, if you're looking around trying to figure it out, like all the blurring and lights flashing, it makes you feel sick, which is a really good thing for this game to make you do. As if it wasn't bad enough. We can't see our star yet, but we'll see him soon enough, hopefully, if the game doesn't fuck us over. Oh god.
Not to mention terrifying.
Yeah, I mean, all the pictures are pretty lovely now. I mean, that's probably what you want hanging in your house. So where we're at right now, if we got to talk to the talking lunch bag, he would have informed us that the gap between the door is a separate reality, and that's why we keep looping, is that these are all, I think, different realities or something, universes? Like alternate timelines, I guess, kind of thing.
Oh, hey, the picture gone? Down on the table.
Oh, yeah.
There was a picture there, now it's gone.
So you can maybe infer that in this reality. I don't know. They never took that picture. But, yeah, so right now we're in between realities trying to find our way out. And there's something we got to trigger that relates to that hole in the wall I was talking about. We want to find the reality where there's no frame here on this wall. Because that gives us the peek hole, which lets us get past where we were stuck last time. Here we go. Alright, now this is why I'm going to break the immersion completely here and give a tip to any PT owners. If you go here, Kojima gives you a message. No.
I was following you there for a second.
Okay, in PS4 version 3.0 firmware, you can enable custom button assignments. As the game shipped, zoom in it's on R3, and the game's really sensitive, and it's really a nonsense. And you'll fuck this up a little bit. So just go to custom button assignments, make your zoom in the trigger or whatever's comfortable for you, and that makes this a lot easier, because this is really touchy, as you can see. So now we can look around in the bathroom, as the radio tells us what's going on. Yes.
Oh my god.
So it's like you can't see anything going on, but you can hear it, and
That's reassuring.
there's no turning back now. So now we gotta find our way back to our reality. But we do walk at normal speed now, and there's no blur.
Just ignore the flesh being chopped up and the screaming, though.
Yeah. It's like, I don't know how to read that. I'm sure it's said somewhere online. I don't know if that's her, like, aborting that thing in the sink, or if it's her killing the kid in the fridge, or what. Or...
I think it might be the guy killing Lisa. Oh. Wow. That was kind of a seamless transition.
No clock, okay. So we still gotta search around a little bit. Oh, yeah, here we go, okay.
What happened to your flashlight?
It's gone.
Oh, wonderful.
So the thing I'll talk about, since we're getting to a really obtuse puzzle that took people days to figure out, it's part of what required all of the international cooperation, I guess. So the story in this game is that our lead character is a gamer, pretty hardcore, and when he lost his job, some of this is explained a little later on, that he pretty much just played games that were repetitive all the time. And it's like the kid in the womb is talking, it's like, Dad was so boring, and it's all this shit. But then eventually the dad snaps and goes crazy and kills his family. So you can look at this game as him, because every Silent Hill I think we talked about off mic is that
it's a reflection of the character's psychology.
Yeah, and like their guilt and stuff like that, like all this kind of stuff. So this is potentially him like traveling through all these realities of pretty much being tormented by his family, maybe? That theory gets a little shaky when you remember that the dad killed himself, but some people have also extrapolated that as meaning towards the Silent Hill games made after the Silent Hill team, because no one was really happy with them, and it's saying like, oh, they're doing the same thing over and over, and it's so boring. And he killed me, but that's okay because I'm dying of boredom, and like all this weird fucked up shit. So it's like you can look at that way if you want.
That seems Kojima-esque as well.
Yeah.
I was under the impression that the player character wasn't the murderer though, but I guess that makes sense.
That you're just maybe a witness or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's already midnight. Okay. There maybe is another loop I got to do. Because this is all lighted up, and it should not be. I'm probably going to get a jump scare in here or some bullshit.
Yes. Oh, it's gone. Oh!
Oh, okay, yeah. We got to get some glitches. Okay, God. Alright, so you got to do everything at midnight. You can't do it at 11:59. Things are glitching up. I think we got to let it glitch out a little bit. Because that's not our device now. That's programmed into the game.
Oh,
okay. It's very Kojima-ish.
I was thinking for a second that it might have been the TV itself, but...
Nah, this is hard-coded. No worries. It's not the bags talking to us again. The Kojima fuckery was cool in the Psycho Mantis boss fight and stuff like that, but I think it really works best in horror.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's new! Yeah. Interesting. Development halted due to...
inexplicable bug.
The one I got is that it's the same thing upside down with a black background. It's like, fix this damn bug before release in all different languages.
Oh, it's...
So, that's the end of PT.
Oh, wow, we did it. Or it's the beginning of PT.
Did we loop back around? Oh? Just kidding, there's more. That's a fake out. Because, Kojima.
Cue the man that sold the world.
Ah, God. So we don't have our flashlight. We can probably talk to the bag now. Yep. Oh, we have it. Okay.
Oh, hi, bag.
Oh, hi, bag. Oh, okay. Yeah, you can get to a point where he just doesn't say anything, because we just got his speech on the subtitle there before.
Yeah. You notice all the cross marks in the fucking...
Oh, yeah. I'm going to have to render this video in really high detail, but there's all these cross marks. You can infer that when this bag talks to you, it's pretty clear that he was in the same predicament as you or something for some reason. Maybe it's alternate reality you in the lunch bag. I don't know. It makes no fucking sense. You can infer that all of these little ticks on the wall are the number of times he went through the hallway. And for reference, there's a lot. I think it's pretty much the entire...
It's covered almost the entire wall.
Maybe even the ceiling? No, not the ceiling. Okay. That would have been a little too much. Oh, yeah, okay, here we go. So now we can get uber haunted by Lisa, and she can want to kill us. So we pretty much just got to sit tight till midnight to be safe. 5 nights at Lisa's, God. We should have ate. I'm really hungry.
I do, yeah. It's... Stomach's growling. You probably pick it up on camera or on microphone. It just adds to the horror.
This went really smoothly. No huge jump scare, though I'm sure we'll get it soon.
It's interesting that you said that the player character might be the murderer.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why I've never thought about it like that. I just figured it'd be a guy like caught up in all the shit. Because it's a common theme in Japanese horror, and in any horror really, and with true ghost stories that when something bad like this happens, like a murder or something like that, it just repeats in the same place. Oh,
okay, here we go. So now we can trigger all the puzzles. There are 3 audio cues. You can hear Lisa crying. That means she's in the bathroom. You can hear her laughing. I think that means she's in the radio. And there's another one where I think it's just a breathing where she's at the phone. So what we gotta do now is the obtuse final puzzle. The first step is to take 10 steps in any direction. So, 1.
I was kidding about the 10 paces for you earlier.
3. You were right, though. 4.
Wow.
5. 6. 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's the first of 3 baby laughs we got to trigger. Now,
That seemed kind of pleasant for
a baby in this game.
Yeah.
Okay,
It seemed
so
kind of joyful.
now we gotta make it to the bathroom mirror. We can't get fucked up by Lisa. Okay, so what you gotta do now, this is why I definitely moved investigate to the right trigger, is you gotta hold it, and you can hear the haunting kind of coming back up. She's possessing the mirror, so I guess this is like telling her you're better than her, or you can deal with this bullshit or whatever, I don't know. But she's gonna show up. Oh, yep. Again, I don't know how well that'll show in a YouTube video, but she's right behind us twitching around. And she's in front of us somehow.
Oh, man. Gave me chills a little bit.
Yeah, try doing that at like 2 in the morning by yourself at night. God. Okay, so once the haunting dies down, supposedly you hear a baby laugh. This is where I got stuck the other night and had to pull up that NeoGAF thing I told you about. And I can't wait to introduce that to our audience. Yeah, so no baby laugh. The IGN wiki said you gotta go through it a few times. I did it about 10 times. I gets literally that same thing over and over. So we're gonna pull up what's supposed to be the secret cheat code, which is either Kojima's greatest work ever or coincidence.
What is this thing we have to say something in the mic?
Potentially. But we're going to play a video once the haunting ends, because I don't think it'll work while the haunting's working. Because there's some phrases you can say to Lisa that maybe work. The thing I maybe haven't made clear is that no one's found 100% this is always going to work method for this ending. We looked out and that we got the same trigger as I got the other night. But this is supposed to be a 100% way to trigger the second laugh at least. So while the method from the IGN wiki we're performing here didn't work for me, some of the things like you can talk to Lisa, like say hello Lisa or help, or just say Lisa or just mumble into the microphone. None of that worked for me. So there's a little 10-minute, 1 second long video from Andy Duma, called Did You Like It? Insane Edition, which is just Kojima saying Did you like it? With the Metal Gear Solid alert sound repeated over and over. And putting that into a microphone apparently triggers the second baby laugh after long enough. I'm going to play it near our microphone. Oh god, an error occurred.
You want to bring it up on mine?
That might be a good idea. Let me try one more time.
Oh, you can also tell Lisa in the microphone that you got the promotion at the bank.
Okay, I got it. So we're going to play a little bit for you.
Okay.
Alright, so now we're going to play it into our mic. So stupid. We got to keep this going until
How do we know if it's going to trigger it?
you'll hear the second baby laugh.
Okay. I hear that haunting coming out.
Yeah, the haunting's coming back, so... This is pretty good use of my cellular data, though.
What else are you going to use it for?
Twitter. So we're probably going to go through this haunting with Kojima asking, did you like it?
Oh, it seems like she's back in the mirror.
Yeah. Because last time she wasn't for some reason. But, that's cool. It's not unsettling or anything at all. Oh, God. It's like I know if we turn around, it's the jump scare. Alright. So after the sound dies down, we should be good. Hopefully. We might just be stuck. Fucking Kojima, man, I tell you.
Jesus Christ. I don't know if the mic's picking it up or not. But
Oh, that's fine. I put it in front of that mic for a reason, just so they know.
that's still going on.
Yeah.
Well, this is
pretty much how I expected this to go.
Did it work faster last time?
Yeah.
Damn. Try saying some of the other phrases.
2 minutes and 18 seconds of that. God.
How long is the video?
10 minutes, 1 second. I'll probably cut some of that. Okay. So, some of the phrases. Hello, Lisa. Help.
Haunting's coming back.
Great.
You gotta say the Tommy voice or else it doesn't work.
Oh, hi, Lisa. Help, Lisa. It's Sean.
Oh, scary monster.
Scary monster. Alien! Why you take me to play this game, Alien? See, now she's not in the mirror. It's like, I don't even fucking know.
Well, even you said it's not 100% formula.
Yeah. This goes back to what I was saying earlier. Some of the puzzles are really obtuse, and I'm not crazy about that. It's cool, but it's also not cool.
Oh, I thought I saw something in the mirror.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I'm losing my own mind. Tear me apart, Lisa!
I'm gonna try Kojima again.
Right. Did you like it?
Turn the volume way up.
Did you like it? Did you like
Checking
it?
it out.
Did you like it? 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 Did you like it?
Well, that's all.
Maybe try stepping outside?
Oh, there it is. Got it. Yep. Try stepping outside is the new magic phrase. So now what we got to do is stay completely still. And eventually, the controller vibrates, and we'll get our third baby laugh once it's done.
Oh, hi.
Yeah, okay, and the baby just laughed. So, the phone rings. I'm afraid to go get it right now, though. Got a little company in here.
Lisa, it doesn't scare me that much the third time. But still, I peed a little. Oh.
Yeah, okay. So we gotta try not to get attacked. Then we're good. So now we just gotta zoom in on the phone.
Oh.
And that's PT. Sounds like the opening of a really bad sitcom or something. Oh, scary monster.
It's not blood.
So this right here is the most we'll ever see of Silent Hills.
Oh, so saddening. It looks so fucking good. Here's Daryl Hickson. Daryl Hicks. How do you? I don't know his name.
Merle and Darrell Dixon.
Dixon. That's it.
Yeah, it wasn't southern enough, I guess.
There's a walker in the mud. I will go get him.
Well, you'll make out with Beth some, and I'll come see you guys later. Bye.
Oh.
Just imagine being fucking Norman Reedus and all this. It's like, can we capture your face? Yeah. What are you using it for? Well, it's a game where a dad kills the thing. There's like a dead baby in the sink. It's like a chicken baby. It's like a human. It's like, okay. Yeah, and you can get the Silent Hill-ish music.
Nice.
Yeah.
Love that song too.
Surprisingly, not that many people worked on this. It seems like some people have taken a lot more effort. But yeah, Koji Pro, now dead. Fox Engine, now in stasis.
Soon to be used for The Phantom Menace.
Episode 6, The Phantom Menace. There's no direct relation to the main title, which will never exist. So in a way, it's standalone. That's a plus.
It's definitely standalone now.
So yeah, a little history if you're not aware already. Though I imagine if you stuck this far through, you probably know.
Have you learned to love PlayStation yet? Because I sure the fuck have.
Oh god, so I mean, if you're not aware with everything with Konami and Kojima, we pretty much hinted at it. But yeah, like Kojima worked at the company for 28 years. Obviously, worked on titles like Metal Gear Solid series, Snatcher.
Praise his name.
Police Knots, Boktai, the amazing Game Boy Advance game, which was powered by the sun.
Sunlight!
And something else I can't remember. Oh yeah, PT.
Did you leave out Zone of the Enders?
God, Zone of the Enders. Yeah, that stuff. That good stuff. So,
which I played 10 minutes of, but thoroughly enjoyed that 10 minutes.
It's interesting. I haven't played that much either, honestly. But I mean, this stealth launched pretty sure at Gamescom last year. Konami was having some kind of conference, which is pretty incredible because they don't care about video games anymore. But they were just showing a sizzle reel. It's like, by the way, we got this new studio. It's for a horror game. Here's a teaser. And it was some footage from the game, the talking lunch bag, and like some live action footage of people being scared to shit. And it was kind of like the initial Phantom Pain reveal a year earlier in that no allusion to Kojima or any involvement or like Koji Pro or anything like that. It was just, here's our new studio no one's ever heard of that didn't exist until now making a new game. So everyone pretty rightfully assumed that it was Kojima immediately after the Phantom Pain, I assume.
You can't really pull that trick twice.
Yeah. So the demo went up that very instant on the PlayStation 4 store. It kind of sat there buried a little while. Like, no one really paid attention because there wasn't any big name attached to it, which I'm sure is what Kojima wanted. Right. It's fucking Kojima. But yeah, everyone dug into it and found out this is one of the most genuinely horrifying, like, upsetting games ever. I mean, that's probably safe to say.
Yeah. Even though it's literally just a hallway.
Yeah, it's like, I mean, I haven't played horror. I don't know if I can make that statement. But everything I've seen about PT, everyone agrees it's one of the scariest games they've ever played.
Yeah, I can attest to that. I'm a pretty big horror fan.
Mm-hmm. So obviously, Kojima, Del Toro, Norman Reedus, kind of the wham bam bam of like, oh, this is a lot of weird people coming together, but it kind of makes sense.
Fucking dream team.
Yeah. Yeah. Kojima for the fuckery, Del Toro for the unsettlingness. Norman Reedus, I guess, for star power, Walking Dead. That's a scary-ish thing.
Yeah. Well, it's scary in its own sense now. We won't get it.
It's scary how long that show's been going on.
Yeah.
But, God, where was I? So the game was assumed to be in active development. I think we all figured Kojima was going to finish out Metal Gear Solid 5 Phantom Pain, and that there were probably kind of like a skeleton crew working on Silent Hills in the background kind of thing. So then, what was it, like April of this year, we got the news about Kojima not being fired. I forget the terminology Konami tried to pull. Because to this day, they still claim he works for the company. But we knew that Kojima was off pretty much Konami. He was working as a contractor. I forget if Koji Pro was as well, but they said when Phantom Pain shipped, he'd be gone and could be off to do his own thing. As of October 9th, that is true. I think that's the day he left the company. Then there's a big going away party. Then
Yeah.
Konami said that never happened. He's still employed for us. He's just on vacation.
With pictures of the party.
With pictures of the party. It's like, we don't know about any party. What?
Hmm?
So, I think immediately after that, it was stated what's going on with Phantom Pain. Everyone's like, what about Silent Hills? I believe Norman Reedus broke the news on his Twitter that the project was canceled. And
I
that
didn't follow him.
yeah, and that he was sorry because I guess he was interested in it, like
He seems like a Silent Hill fan.
mhm. Or at least someone who could get it, get what's going on.
Totally.
And then Del Toro was like, yeah, it's a shame, it's canceled, whatever. And since then, it's just been constant, disappointment from the Kojima Konami saga.
As for Konami, burn with the rest of them.
Who? Yeah, so Konami is shifting its focus to smartphone titles like every Japanese company is, racing for the bottom, completely fucking themselves over.
I just make shit noises to that.
The thing with Konami is that they do have health clubs in Japan, their pachinko and arcade business, so that and smartphone titles are where their interests lie now. And I would have said that makes sense because Kojima was pretty much the last prolific Japanese developer. It's like, when there's a new game announced and his name's on it, people pay attention. Like, everyone else with that kind of star power, I guess, kind of left. Ironically, most of them from Konami, like Koji Igarashi from Castlevania games.
Which that went to shitter a couple years ago.
Yeah, so he kickstarted his own game, actually, which
Oh.
is pretty much Symphony of the Night knockoff. It's called Bloodstained Ritual of the Night. It's basically just Castlevania.
Yeah.
So, I don't know, like, Konami announced Bomberman for mobile, so they're finally using some of their Hudson properties they bought. I mean, it's just a sad state. But what I was getting at is, like, we don't know at this time what happened between Kojima and Konami. It was assumed that he was taking too long to make the game, which is stupid because he always takes too long. It was assuming that the budget was getting too big, like $180 million, is that what they're saying, for Fox Engine and everything? Which is a lot, but the month Phantom Pain came out, it made $180 million back in sales. So I don't see if that was the point. I can only assume it was something personal. As far as we know, Kojima's like a folk hero who's like fighting against the big bad game company
Yeah.
that kicked him out. For all we know, he was a total fucking diva and deserved to be fired. Like, we don't know.
True.
I'm going to go for it's Konami's fault, though, because everyone likes to blame Konami, and right now, there's no reason to believe otherwise. So, I guess
I
final
might not know for a couple years.
years, maybe decades. Like, it's hard to tell when someone's finally going to speak up, That's probably locked behind so much legal tape at the moment, but Del Toro can't catch a break, though, because everything he touches breaks. Like, it's that bad, but I guess final thoughts on PT, now that we've kind of given the history and showed off the game. I mean, I'll let you go.
Final thoughts?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I've said that all I can say about it, it was a dream team, and it saddens me greatly that it's not fucking happening now.
Something I should have mentioned is that you are a big Kojima fan.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
so this-
absolutely.
It's like Kojima coming on to Silent Hill.
Oh,
should
yeah.
have been
I mean, I guess I can't call myself a Silent Hill fan as I haven't played.
I think you can. Fuck people who say otherwise. You can.
Yeah, well,
You
I
can like
love
the
Silent
idea of
Hill.
something even.
Yeah, and I love Metal Gear Solid even more. And for Kojima to come into Silent Hill, it gave me the biggest boner. And now that it's
Yeah.
canceled, it's quite the...
Quiet.
But yeah, Konami, burn with the rest of them. Go fuck yourselves.
All right, Skullface. God. I guess my final thoughts, like, from what I've read of other Silent Hill games, they're all way too scary and disturbing. For me, this is like the perfect package in that there's some scary, disturbing shit, but no woman ever vomits up a fetus of a god that someone else eats and becomes the devil or whatever. That's all sounds a little too much for me. So this is pretty much the perfect Silent Hills experience.
Wait, they got nasty.
I'm sad that nothing ever came out of it beyond this. But
I think we speak for everybody when we say that we're sad.
yeah, like, even if you don't like horror stuff like me, like, it's impossible to look at this and not, like, respect the artistry and like, all the technological, like, mumbo jumbo bullshit they pulled. You sure I didn't forget anything. Talked about the game, cried about Konami, praised Kojima, we ranked it, showed off the ending.
Right.
Yeah, I guess that's everything.
Covered it all.
A special Halloween episode of Learning to Love PlayStation.
Big kiss to all you.
Big kiss to all you viewers. You'll watch the Vid Ribbon review, because I know none of y'all watch that.
It's a fucking wonderful game. Even if you don't like the game, the soundtrack's awesome.
Yeah, you know what? Fuck the review. Just go buy the game. Just go play Vid Ribbon.
What is it, like $1 on PSN?
$5 or $6.
Yeah, well, same thing, you know?
It's the usual PS1 classic price.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's PT. Thank you for joining us. I'll see you next time on Learning to Love PlayStation. Thanks to Alex for joining us.
Well, thanks for having me on, bud.
Do you want to give your Twitter? People can follow you.
At Piggins, if you want to follow me. I tweet some bullshit sometimes.
Piggenz. Piggins.
And the name is Laughing Snake, just to be clear.
And of course, it's a Metal Gear thing. Let me know how you like this live experiment. I always script the hell out of these, so if this was enjoyable, let me know. Maybe next time we'll get Gareth or TJ on in Columbus Land. Get Alex back on for Silent Hill or something proper. Metal Gear. Thank you!